The sun beats down on the desolate island of Patmos, its harsh light illuminating the rugged landscape. John, an elderly man with a face etched by time, sits by the sea, his long white hair catching the breeze mop. His gaze is fixed on the vast, shimmering expanse of water, lost in profound contemplation. A subtle, lingering sorrow darkens his expression, a silent testament to untold burdens. The rhythmic crash of waves against the rocks is the sole sound, breaking the silence of his solitude. In the cave's deep embrace, John sits cross-legged, lost in meditation, the flickering fire casting dancing shadows around him. Suddenly, a blinding white light erupts from the cave's depths, banishing shadows with its otherworldly energy. John recoils, overwhelmed, his hands instinctively shielding his eyes from the intense, pulsating brilliance. A disembodied voice echoes through the cave. "Write what you see and hear." John is instantly transported to a magnificent throne room, the air shimmering with an otherworldly light. Before him stands a figure like a son of man, with hair white as wool and eyes that burn with an intense, fiery gaze. He stands amidst 7 golden lampstands, their light illuminating his form, as his voice resonates through the room like a powerful trumpet blast. From his mouth, a sharp, two-edged sword protrudes, and John, overcome with awe, collapses to his feet. In the heavenly throne room, the Son of Man, radiating an ethereal glow, gently lays his right hand upon John's shoulder. John, overwhelmed by the divine touch, feels a profound calm wash over him as the Son of Man's eyes, like flames of fire, meet his gaze. "Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last, and the living one." The Son of Man's voice resonates with ancient authority. In his hand, ancient keys shimmer with otherworldly light as he commands John, "Write what you have seen, what is, and what is to take place after this." The Patmos shoreline glows golden under the sun, rugged and ancient. A lone figure sits on a weathered rock, a scroll unfurled before them, brow furrowed in deep concentration. A hand moves with steady, deliberate purpose, transcribing sacred messages onto the parchment. The gentle sea breeze ruffles their hair, a soft whisper against the unwavering focus of their task. Words begin to form, destined for the churches of Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamum, and Thyatira. The scroll fills with messages for Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea, a divine decree flowing from their hand. John finds himself again in an ethereal, glowing space, a magnificent throne pulsating with dazzling light at its heart. A vibrant rainbow arcs gracefully around the throne, its colors shimmering with divine energy. 24 elders, robed in pristine white and crowned with glittering gold, sit in a grand circle around the throne. 4 living creatures, their forms covered in countless eyes, are in constant motion, radiating an otherworldly aura. Their voices rise in perpetual adoration. "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty." The One, radiant with otherworldly light, sits upon the throne, a scroll with 7 seals resting in their right hand. A mighty angel, resplendent and powerful, steps forward, their voice echoing through the vast chamber. "Who is worthy to open the scroll and to loose the seals thereof?" The angel proclaims, their voice resonating. "I weep bitterly, my tears a stark contrast to the celestial glow, for no one is found worthy." The air itself feels thick with the profound gravity of this cosmic dilemma, heavy with unspoken dread. The elder, his face etched with ancient wisdom, places a comforting hand on John's shoulder. In the throne's heart, where creation's light pulses, a lamb appears, bearing marks of sacrifice yet standing with undeniable power. The lamb, with gentle yet resolute movements, takes the scroll, as the elder proclaims, "He is worthy." A profound awe ripples, and all creation erupts in a crescendo of worship. A new song rises, echoing through eternity. In the heavenly throne room, the serene Lamb opens the first seal, unleashing a blinding burst of light. From the ethereal glow, a majestic white horse emerges, its coat gleaming with unearthly brilliance. A regal conqueror, crowned and holding a bow, sits astride the horse, his gaze fixed on an unseen horizon. The countless heavenly host watches in awe as a momentous prophecy begins to unfold before their silent eyes. In the heavenly throne room, the pristine Lamb opens the second seal, unleashing a crimson light that erupts from the void. The light coalesces into a terrifying, fiery red horse, ridden by a shadowed figure gripping a malevolent, shimmering great sword. The horse rears, its hooves striking sparks against the ethereal floor, as a chilling wind sweeps through the sacred space. On earth, chaos ignites. People turn on each other, their distant, faint screams echoing the unfolding horror. The elders, their faces etched with profound sorrow, watch the terrible events unfold from the luminous throne room. In the heavenly throne room, the radiant Lamb breaks the third seal, unleashing cosmic dust. A stark black horse materializes from the swirling dust, its rider cloaked in shadow, holding ancient scales. A booming voice echoes through the vast chamber, delivering a dire proclamation, resonating with cosmic power. John watches, his face etched with sorrow, as the voice declares, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine." His eyes reflect the gravity of the announcement, a silent testament to the unfolding cosmic drama. A profound hush descends upon the celestial court as the Lamb opens the 4th seal, its power rippling through the heavens. From a swirling void, a gaunt pale horse emerges, radiating an eerie, sickly light. Astride the spectral steed sits Death, cloaked in impenetrable shadow, a harbinger of doom. Behind Death, Hades follows like a hungry, spectral shadow, an ominous presence mirroring the dread. They are granted chilling authority to kill a fourth of the earth with sword, famine, plague, and wild beasts. In the radiant heavenly throne room, the Lamb, pure and bright, opens the 5th seal, unleashing a blinding light. Beneath a magnificent, glowing altar, the shimmering, ethereal souls of martyrs appear, their faces etched with longing. They cry out with a loud voice, "How long, O Lord, holy and true, do you not judge and avenge our blood?" White robes, luminous and soft, descend and gently drape over each of them, a promise of rest until the appointed time. In the heavenly throne room, a blinding light erupts from the Lamb as the 6th seal shatters, unleashing cosmic chaos. The heavens shudder as a monumental earthquake rips through their ethereal expanse, tearing apart the celestial tapestry. The sun, once a source of light, bleeds into an inky blackness, while the moon glows a terrifying, blood-red hue. Stars, like fiery tears, detach from the celestial dome and plummet towards the earth, leaving scorching trails. Below, terror-stricken people scramble into deep caves, pleading for mountains to fall and shield them from the Lamb's wrath. The vast, ethereal chamber hums with an otherworldly energy, a sacred space where divine power converges. 4 towering angels, radiating immense power, stand as sentinels at the Earth's cardinal points, their muscular arms strain, holding back unseen forces, the very winds of the world, with immense effort. From the eastern horizon, another angel ascends, bathed in brilliant, golden light, a beacon of divine will. In his hand, he carries the glowing seal of the living God, its symbols pulsing with an awe-inspiring power. He raises a hand, his voice resonating with divine authority. "Do not harm the earth or the sea or the trees, until we have sealed the servants of our God on their foreheads." John's eyes widen, overwhelmed by the shimmering, immense heavenly throne room. Before him, an uncountable multitude from every nation, tribe, and language stands, bathed in ethereal light. Clothed in brilliant white robes, they hold swaying palm branches, their faces alight with adoration. They stand before a magnificent throne and a radiant Lamb, a chorus of praise on their lips. The multitude proclaims, "Salvation belongs to our God and to the Lamb," their voices echoing through the vast space. In the heavenly throne room, the radiant Lamb breaks the 7th seal, unleashing a profound, immediate silence. An unbearable anticipation crackles in the vast heavenly expanse, a hush preceding momentous events. 7 solemn angels emerge, their faces etched with the gravity of their impending task. They are presented with 7 golden trumpets, gleaming symbols of the unfolding divine will. In the heavenly throne room, an angel stands at the altar, holding a golden censer aloft. Much incense billows from the censer, carrying the prayers of all saints, ascending before God. The angel then fills the censer with fire from the altar, the flames flickering with divine power. With a mighty heave, the angel hurls the censer, now ablaze, down towards the trembling earth. Immediately, thunder rolls, lightning flashes, and an earthquake shakes the very foundations of existence. The first angel, a figure of awe, raises a magnificent golden trumpet, its gleam piercing the ethereal light of the heavenly throne room. A single, resonant blast echoes through the vast chamber, a divine command unleashed upon the world below. On earth, hailstones mixed with fire and blood rain down with devastating force, igniting trees and blackening green grass. The sky above turns a terrifying crimson, reflecting the inferno below, as the scorched earth bears witness to divine wrath. In the heavenly throne room, the second angel raises a golden trumpet, its shimmering wings catching the celestial light. A powerful, resonant blast echoes, and in a terrifying vision, a colossal, fiery mountain plunges into the sea. The pristine ocean turns a sickening crimson as marine creatures writhe and proud ships splinter beneath blood-red waves. John watches, his face a mask of horror, eyes wide with unspeakable dread at the unfolding catastrophe. In the heavenly throne room, the third angel raises a golden trumpet, poised to unleash a devastating sound. A resonant, earth-shaking blast echoes through the celestial chamber, a sound of immense power and dread. Outside, a great star, sickly green and foreboding, detaches from the heavens and plummets towards the world below. On the ground, rivers and springs churn with a dark, viscous substance, turning the waters into poison. People, their faces contorted in agony, drink from the poisoned waters, their hope turning to despair. They collapse, a pervasive sense of suffering and despair blanketing the land as life drains away. In the heavenly throne room, the fourth angel, a being of pure radiant light, raises a long golden trumpet to his lips. A deep, resonant blast echoes through the celestial chamber, vibrating the very air with divine power. In a flash of blinding light, a third of the sun, moon, and stars are struck, their brilliance instantly dimmed to ghostly embers. On Earth, the world is plunged into an unnatural twilight, a perpetual dusk where neither day nor night holds its full light. In the heavenly throne room, an eagle soars through the mid-heaven, its powerful wings cutting through ethereal light. The eagle's piercing cry reverberates through the vast space, carrying an ominous warning. It proclaims, "Woe, woe, woe to those who dwell on the earth," its voice echoing with dire prophecy. The eagle warns, at the blasts of the other trumpets that the three angels are about to blow. Its cry, a chilling herald of impending doom, fills the sacred chamber. In a vast, ethereal chamber, the fifth angel, a being of immense light, raises a golden trumpet to his lips, a deafening blast echoing. A brilliant, fiery star detaches from the celestial ceiling, plummeting earthward, carrying a key to untold destruction. As the star strikes, a massive shaft to the bottomless pit opens, spewing forth thick, black smoke that darkens the sun and air. From the churning smoke, countless menacing locusts emerge, their swift movements possessing power akin to scorpions. Grotesque locusts with human faces and flowing hair fill the air, their lion-toothed mouths agape. Their bodies, ending in deadly scorpion tails, swarm with a terrifying purpose. A chilling command echoes, torment for 5 months, but never kill. Agonizing suffering fills the air as people writhe, desperate for death that cruelly eludes them. Before a shimmering ethereal throne, the sixth angel raises a golden trumpet to his lips, a resonant sound filling the vast chamber. From the four corners of a magnificent golden altar, pulsing with ancient power, a booming voice commands the angel, "Release the 4 angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates." The commanding voice from the altar reverberates. Poised for devastating judgment, these 4 formidable angels await, ready to extinguish a third of all mankind. In the heavenly throne room, a vast army of 200 million cavalry appears, their horses bearing terrifying lion-like heads. From their mouths, they unleash torrents of fire, thick smoke, and suffocating sulfur upon the world below. The terrifying spectacle unfolds, a cataclysmic wave of destruction engulfing the land. The sheer scale of this devastation is unimaginable, a horrifying force, consuming all in its path. A third of mankind perishes under the onslaught, their cries echoing into the vast emptiness. A mighty angel, cloaked in a swirling cloud, descends into the heavenly throne room, a vibrant rainbow arching overhead. The angel's face, radiant as the sun, casts a brilliant, ethereal glow across the sacred space. His legs, like powerful pillars of fire, touch down with immense force, emanating raw, divine energy. In his hand, the angel holds a small, open scroll, its contents a mystery about to unfold. He places his right foot firmly upon the churning sea, commanding its vastness with a single, powerful gesture. With his left foot, he strides onto the solid land, bridging heaven and earth with his majestic presence. In the heavenly throne room, an angel shimmers, its form radiating power. As a lion's roar rips through the ethereal silence, 7 thunders answer, their voices vibrating through the very fabric of the chamber, shaking the foundations of existence. I raise my stylus, poised to record these profound utterances, my hand trembling with anticipation. A commanding voice from heaven echoes from above, its sound resonating with divine authority, stopping my hand midair. The command is clear, yet its meaning is shrouded in an even deeper, more profound mystery. The voice from heaven declares, "Seal up what the thunders have said, and do not write it." In the vast heavenly throne room, an angel, A being of immense light raises a hand, a solemn oath etched on their ethereal face. Their voice, resonating with the fabric of existence, echoes, declaring, "There will be no more delay." The angel's words reverberate. In the days of the seventh angel's trumpet, the mystery of God will be fulfilled. The angel gestures, offering a small, glowing scroll, a silent instruction. I am instructed to take the little scroll from the angel's hand, a silent observer in this divine moment. In the heavenly throne room, John takes the scroll, his fingers trembling with anticipation. He brings it to his lips, a look of profound wonder crossing his face as he tastes the sweetness of honey. But the sweetness quickly turns to bitterness, contorting his features into a grimace of discomfort. He clutches his abdomen, a wave of agony washing over him as the prophecy takes hold. A resonant voice echoes, "You must prophesy again about many peoples, nations, languages, and kings." In a heavenly throne room, an ethereal glow pulses, illuminating two witnesses draped in sackcloth. Their silent voices resonate with prophetic power, a testament to 1,260 days of unwavering prophecy. With a single gaze, they command the sky, and with a gesture, waters turn to blood. From their mouths, fire erupts, consuming unseen enemies, a fierce defiance against encroaching darkness. Their very presence is a defiant stand, striking the earth with every plague at their command. From the bottomless pit, a monstrous beast emerges, its form grotesque and menacing, casting an ominous shadow. The beast descends upon the two witnesses, engaging them in a brutal, one-sided war, its power overwhelming. It conquers them, then brutally slays them, leaving their lifeless bodies in the street of the great city. The city's inhabitants, once terrorized, now erupt in celebration, their faces alight with joy and relief. They exchange gifts, reveling in the witnesses' silencing, as the entire world rejoices in their demise. In the heavenly throne room, the divine breath of life infuses two still figures, their bodies shuddering back to life. With a gasp, they stand upright, a wave of palpable fear washing over those who witness this miracle. A booming voice from the heavens above calls out, "Come up here." Bathed in a celestial glow, the two figures begin to rise, ascending into the sky on a cloud. Their forms slowly disappear from the sight of their astonished enemies, leaving behind only wonder and awe. A violent earthquake rips through the celestial realm, tearing at the very fabric of existence. Below, on earth, 7,000 souls perish in the cataclysm, their lives extinguished in an instant. Survivors are gripped by terror, their faces etched with awe and fear as they fall to their knees. They give glory to the God of heaven, their voices trembling amidst the scars of the quake. The second woe has passed, but an oppressive sense of impending doom hangs heavy in the air. The third woe is coming soon. In the heavenly throne room, the seventh angel, a figure of shimmering light, raises his trumpet to his lips, poised for the ultimate blast. A piercing, resonant blast echoes through the vast, ethereal chamber, a sound that vibrates through the very fabric of existence. Loud, disembodied voices boom with divine authority, filling the air with a profound declaration. The elders, their faces etched with reverence, fall to their knees, then to their faces, prostrating themselves in worship. The booming voice declares, "The kingdom of the world has become the kingdom of our Lord and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever and ever." The grand doors of God's temple in heaven swing open, revealing the Ark of his covenant shimmering with an ethereal glow. Flashes of brilliant lightning illuminate the vast chamber, followed by deep, resonant rumblings. Peals of thunder echo through the space, shaking the very foundations as if an earthquake has struck. Heavy hail, impossibly large, batters unseen surfaces. The heavens beyond are alight, pulsating with raw, divine power, an awe-inspiring and terrifying display. In a heavenly throne room, a radiant woman appears, a great wonder clothed with the sun, her presence a beacon against the divine backdrop. Beneath her feet, the moon glows softly, a celestial pedestal for her divine form. A crown of 12 stars gleams upon her head, each star a point of brilliant, ethereal light. She stands pregnant, her luminous form a testament to life amidst the unfolding chaos. Cries of birth pains escape her lips, echoing through the sacred space as she prepares to give birth. Her radiant glow contrasts sharply with the tumultuous energy swirling around her. A serene center in a storm. In a celestial realm, a terrifying red dragon, crowned with 7 diadems, roars, its power shaking the heavens. Its immense tail sweeps across the cosmos, dislodging a third of the stars, sending them hurtling towards Earth. With multiple heads fixed on a woman, the dragon positions itself menacingly, ready to strike. The beast looms, its eyes burning with malevolent intent, poised to devour her child. In a luminous throne room, a woman, her face a mask of determination and agony, gives birth to a male child. The child, destined to rule with an iron rod, is instantly swept upwards, vanishing into a flash of divine light. Her mission fulfilled, the woman flees the heavenly realm, disappearing into the vast wilderness to be nourished. The dragon's ancient rage ignites, unleashed upon the empty space where the child once was, a fury consuming all. In the opulent heavenly throne room, a celestial war erupts, light and shadow clashing in a maelstrom of divine fury. Michael, radiant in his armor, leads an army of angels whose wings beat with fierce resolve, confronting the monstrous dragon. The dragon, a beast of fire and shadow, and his grotesque angels are overwhelmed, their forms dissolving into smoke, violently cast down from the heavens. The defeated plummet towards the earth below, leaving tranquility behind. A resounding, triumphant voice echoes through the now calm throne room, proclaiming, "Salvation and the kingdom of God have come." The dragon, scales aflame, relentlessly pursues the woman across the ethereal floor, fiery breath licking at her heels. Majestic eagle wings sprout from the woman's back, lifting her into the heavens, vanishing through a portal to a desolate wilderness. Enraged, the dragon unleashes a torrent of water, a raging river flooding the throne room, aiming to engulf the fleeing woman. But the earth itself cracks open, swallowing the deluge, protecting her as the relentless chase continues unseen. In the heavenly throne room, the massive dragon, scales bristling with fury, turns its gaze from the woman. Its roar echoes through the ethereal chamber, a sound of pure vengeance, shaking the very foundations of heaven. It then launches itself from the throne room, a new target in its sight, leaving a trail of cosmic energy. The air crackles with intensified spiritual energy, signifying the conflict's shift towards the earthly realm. From the roiling sea, a monstrous beast erupts, its terrifying form a composite of primal nightmares. 7 grotesque heads writhe atop its massive body, each etched with blasphemous names that chill the soul. 10 gleaming diadems crown its horns, hinting at a malevolent power that shakes the very foundations of existence. Its leopard-like body moves with predatory grace, bare-clawed feet crushing all beneath, while its lion-like maw gapes with razor-sharp teeth. The air crackles as the unseen dragon imbues the beast with immense power, its throne, and an authority that defies all reason. In the heavenly throne room, a mangled head of the beast regenerates with unsettling speed, its flesh knitting together as if by unseen forces. On earth, masses gaze upward, faces a mixture of awe and terror as they fall to their knees in worship. They worship the beast and the dragon behind it, their surrender absolute. The beast's voice, a guttural roar, fills the air with arrogant, blasphemous words, asserting absolute dominance. Its reign of terror begins, a dark shadow cast over all, set to last for 42 months. The world bows before its terrifying power, a new era of despair dawning. From the cracked earth of the heavenly throne room, a new beast emerges, its form eerily familiar yet subtly distinct. It bears 2 delicate, curved horns like a lamb's, but its voice is a guttural, terrifying dragon's roar. Wielding immense power, it performs astonishing feats as flames erupt from the heavens at its command. Its deceptive presence casts a powerful, misleading lure, drawing in and captivating all who dwell on earth. In a grand throne room, the second beast, a creature of immense power, looms over humanity, its shadow stretching across all. An unseen force compels every person to accept a mark, an indelible sign placed on their right hand or forehead. Without this mark, all commerce ceases. No one can buy or sell, their lives controlled by the beast's decree. The mark is revealed as the name of the beast, or its numerical equivalent, 666, its control absolute. John's eyes widen with profound wonder as he beholds the majestic Lamb, standing triumphantly on Mount Zion. Beside the Lamb, 144,000 figures stand, their foreheads gleaming with the sacred names of the Lamb and his Father. Their voices, a unified chorus, rise in a new song, echoing through the boundless expanse of the heavenly throne room. This unique melody, understood and sung only by them, fills the divine space with its pure, resonant sound. Their radiant purity pierces through any lingering shadows, illuminating the sacred realm with an ethereal glow. 3 radiant angels soar through the heavenly throne room, their forms glowing with otherworldly light as they deliver urgent messages. The first angel projects visions of a crumbling city, proclaiming, "Fear God and give him glory, because the hour of his judgment has come." The second angel points to a terrifying beast and its mark, declaring, "Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great, which made all nations drink. The third angel conveys the agonizing fate of those who defy the divine, its voice resonating with grim prophecy. They, too, will drink the wine of God's fury, poured full strength into the cup of his wrath. The third angel warns with solemn finality. John's eyes widen with awe, fixed on a resplendent white cloud in the heavenly throne room, a majestic figure seated upon it. A radiant Son of Man, crowned in gold, holds a sharp, gleaming sickle, his presence ethereal and powerful. An angel, with powerful wings, rises, his voice echoing through the vast space. Addressing the Son of Man, the angel proclaims, "Reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe," his words resonating with divine urgency. The Son of Man nods, and the unseen, yet profoundly understood, harvest of the earth begins. From the temple's depths, another angel emerges, a sharp sickle glinting with ominous purpose in their hand. Then, a different angel, wreathed in the power of fire, steps forth, their presence commanding and severe. Their voice, a thunderous echo, reverberates through the vast celestial chamber, demanding the harvest. The fiery angel commands, "Gather the earth's vine and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God." Outside the celestial city, the grapes are brutally trodden underfoot, a violent and irreversible act. Blood begins to flow, a crimson tide that stains the very ground, a chilling testament to divine wrath. 7 ethereal angels materialize within the heavenly throne room, each clutching a bowl of wrath. Thick smoke, billowing from the glory of God, billows through the vast, opulent chamber. The smoke obscures the chamber's grandeur, creating an atmosphere of mystery and impending judgment. A thunderous, disembodied voice reverberates through the temple, shaking its very foundations. The divine command echoes, "Go, pour out the 7 bowls of God's wrath on the earth." In the heavenly throne room, the first bowl of pure light is tipped, unleashing a shadowy, viscous liquid towards earth. On earth, faces contort in agony as foul, painful sores erupt on those bearing the mark of the beast. The second bowl is emptied, and the vast, blue oceans below transform into a sickening crimson. Life within the ocean ceases, a chilling silence descending upon the once vibrant depths. The third bowl is poured, and rivers and springs, once clear and flowing, become thick with blood. The very ground of earth writhes, a silent, agonizing groan echoing through the cosmos. In a heavenly throne room, the fourth bowl is poured out, unleashing a searing inferno upon earth. On earth, the sun's rays intensify, burning human skin as people writhe in agony, cursing God. As the fifth bowl is poured, an oppressive darkness descends, suffocating the beast's kingdom in an abyssal void. In the Stygian gloom, people gnaw at their tongues, their anguish palpable, yet repentance remains elusive. The sixth bowl, a vessel of iridescent light, is poured out, its contents cascading towards the great Euphrates River. As the light touches the water, the vast river visibly recedes, its expanse turning to dry, cracked earth. From the gaping mouth of a monstrous dragon, a grotesque, frog-like, unclean spirit emerges, leaping with dark intent. Next, a fearsome beast spews forth another foul, frog-like, unclean spirit, its presence a tangible call to war. Finally, a conniving false prophet expels a third unclean spirit, completing the unholy trio. The spirits leap and croak, their vile cries gathering unseen kings for the impending, cataclysmic battle of Armageddon. The seventh bowl pours, its contents shimmering with an ethereal glow, casting an otherworldly light. A blinding flash of lightning erupts, followed by the deep, resonant rumble of thunder, shaking the very air. The ground beneath trembles violently as a great earthquake shatters the foundations of the heavens. Babylon the Great, a city of immense power and decadence, is brought to remembrance before God. Giant hailstones, the size of boulders, plummet from the sky, striking with devastating force. A voice echoes, "It is done," as chaos reigns, sealing the fate of the world in a cataclysmic roar. A mighty angel, radiating divine power, heaves a colossal millstone, preparing to cast it into the swirling ethereal sea below. With a surge of celestial strength, the angel hurls the millstone, its impact sending ripples of light across the heavenly expanse. Below, the city of Babylon burns, its towering structures engulfed in flames as the angel's voice echoes, "Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all." Kings of the earth, their faces etched with sorrow, fall to their knees in mourning, while merchants weep openly amidst the fiery glow. Ethereal light bathes the heavenly throne room, filled with countless beings celebrating the marriage supper of the Lamb. The bride, radiant in pure white linen, stands at the center, a symbol of profound, sacred union. A deafening chorus of hallelujah echoes through the vast space, proclaiming the sacred union. An overwhelming urge to prostrate myself in worship takes hold, but an angel gently intervenes. The angel, with ancient eyes, whispers, "Do not do that. I am a fellow servant. Worship God." John's eyes widen, taking in the breathtaking expanse of a new heaven and a new earth, a world reborn in divine glory. The New Jerusalem, a city of unimaginable beauty, descends from the heavens, radiant and adorned like a bride. A celestial voice resonates through the vastness, proclaiming, "Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man." The voice continues, a promise of eternal communion. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people. The New Jerusalem gleams with unearthly beauty, its jasper walls shimmering like liquid light. Gates of luminous pearls softly glow, beckoning with an ethereal light. Streets of pure gold, transparent as glass, reflect an inner radiance. The river of life flows gently from the throne, beside the tree of life, laden with luminous fruit. On Patmos, John's face, alight with wonder and peace, finishes his sacred writing. He carefully seals the scroll, his mission complete, the ultimate hope unveiled.